Ask any figure skater, what's the most important thing to them? No, not their costume or their music, it's their skates. You can't just trust anyone to sharpen them or mount the blade to the boot, which is why many of the top skaters in the world, from Charlie and Merrill to Jeremy Abbott, the list goes on, only trust Fred Martin. Martin's shop is tucked away inside the Detroit Skating Club, and really it's just a tiny room filled with many odd-looking things. To Martin, they're tools of his trade.
A fractional movement, I'm not exaggerating, to move a blade the thickness of a hair. Jeremy Abbott could tell it instantly.
Clearly, it's more than a science. Martin is also an artist. Everything he does is done by hand.
A lot of it is the touch, and most of it is knowing what the skater needs. Because as a beginner skater, everyone's about the same. But as they grow and mature in their skating, they develop different needs.
Some skaters want a sharper edge, while others may have a special request on how the blade is mounted.
Put these on to keep from slicing my fingers, which I used to do regularly.
Martin said he got into the business 40 years ago because as a skating coach, he couldn't find anyone to sharpen his students' skates in any kind of decent way. So he started doing it on his father's old drill press.
Eventually that became what I was known for instead of the coaching. And that was fine.
That evolved into an old trailer truck he used to drive around to different rinks. Then he decided a more permanent site was the better way to go. Now Martin is known worldwide, and if skaters can't come to him, he goes to them.
Like Todd Eldridge take me to Germany, and Tara Lipinski both to Switzerland and to Japan, and a number of skaters that will take you.
A good sharpening, they don't sharpen it too much so that you can still do everything that you need to, stop, and sometimes if they're too sharp it's really difficult to stop, or you get stuck on your edges because you can't switch over efficiently.
As you can see from this wall just inside the shop, the appreciation for Martin's work runs deep, and the feeling is mutual.
It's the people I work with that makes this so wonderful.
From the champions to the beginners, Martin does it all. All you have to do is make an appointment. But here's a hint, he's pretty busy, especially since these guys have a really big competition coming up. In Bloomfield Hills, Jamie Edmonds, Local 4.